Hi, I'm Eric. I'm one of the researchers here. So now what's going to happen is we're going to go over the ratings you just made. I'm going to ask you to tell me a little bit about why you made those ratings and some of the reasoning and thoughts behind your choices. So do you have any questions before we begin?
No, I'm all set.
Great. So first, I see you have leisure history marked down as your least personal issue. Why do you feel this way?
I just feel like my leisure activities aren't really that private. I wouldn't mind telling my hobbies to, people or strangers. For instance, I love jet skiing. It's my favorite activity.
Really? Where do you jet ski?
My family has a cottage in Canada, so I spend a lot of time there in the summer, and I take the jet ski out and have a good time.
That's so cool. Yeah, I used to have a jet ski at my cottage at Lake Chautauqua. My family still has that there, but we ended up selling the jet ski. But I really kind of miss riding it,
I would definitely miss that.
Yeah. So cool. So next, for your second least personal issue, you've chosen pet ownership history. Now, why was this not that personal to you?
So I have a Malamute dog, and he's just awesome, and I don't mind talking about him and telling stories about him. He's the best.
Yeah. What's his name?
Jack. He's about 4.
4. Yeah. I actually have huskies at home, so I think those are kind of similar breeds,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Great. Okay, so those are your least personal. Now we're going to talk about kind of the middle of the road rankings, kind of ones that are a little more neutral in how personal they are to you. So you have family and academic history. Starting with family history, why was that kind of neutrally personal?
I just feel like family's kind of private, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, has family that is to some degree dysfunctional, and mine's just as dysfunctional as anybody's. So kind of private, but not really.
Yeah, like you got some stuff about your family. I know I do too, that you don't want getting out there because it's kind of embarrassing
Yeah.
and private. But then there's some stuff that you're proud of them or you don't mind people knowing about. Cool, definitely. And then for academic history too, why was that kind of neutral to you?
There's definitely been some classes that I've struggled in, but I'm in college, and there are plenty of classes that I've done well in, and I'm proud of myself for the most part. So
Yeah, so you got some of those classes like you're kind of embarrassed about that you might have bombed. Like I know I did some electives in undergrad, and then you got some classes you did really well in and you want to tell people about.
yep.
Okay, so it's kind of middle of the road. Gotcha. Great. Now we're going to get into more, personal topics you've ranked. So I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable at all, but getting into those a little bit, why did you choose mental history as your second most personal topic?
I just feel like something like that is more private than leisure or pets.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't tell a stranger my mental history. Like I've had past issues with anxiety, and I don't know, I get kind of uncomfortable when I have to talk to people about those types of things.
No, it's understandable. I think everybody has probably some kind of mental trauma they don't want to talk about, myself included. Can make you feel vulnerable, just putting that stuff out there. So definitely. And then last, again, without trying to make you uncomfortable, you chose financial history as your most personal. Now, can you talk a little bit about why you selected that?
I feel like my financial history is just kind of, it's pretty private. It's just awkward to discuss, and like I've had financial troubles in the past, and it's just kind of embarrassing to talk to people about.
Yeah, so you got those kind of tight money issues that you don't really want people knowing. I'm a grad student, so I know all about trying to save money and not really wanting to talk to people about it. So yeah, great. Do you have any comments so far about the way the study's going, or any general comments?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, well, great. Thank you for your participation, and in a little bit we're gonna have to take a survey in a little bit. So.